Today, we are going to talk about you are not who you think you are. You have spent much of your life answering a question that was never yours to answer. Who am I? You point to your name, your memories, your work, your family, your successes and failures. You say, "This is me." But look more closely. Your name was given to you. Your beliefs were inherited. Your desires were shaped by what you were taught to admire. Even the image you carry of yourself changes with every season of life. The child you once were would hardly recognize the person you call I today. If all these things can change, then what is it that remains? Imagine a river. It has a name, yet the water bearing that name is never the same. It flows through sunlight and darkness, through stone and soil, through seasons of drought and rain. Would you say the river is the water it held yesterday, or the water it carries today? You are much like this river. Your body changes, your thoughts change, your emotions rise and disappear. Your opinions once felt certain, until life quietly proved them wrong. Yet somewhere within this changing stream, you continue to say, "I am." Perhaps the mistake is not that you have a self. Perhaps the mistake is believing that the self must be something fixed. The mind dislikes emptiness. It wants a shape, a name, a story. So it builds an identity and guards it carefully. I am successful. I am a failure. I am intelligent. I am not enough. And once the mind chooses a description, it begins to defend it. Praise makes it larger. Criticism makes it afraid. We spend years protecting an image that exists only in thought, but a shadow cannot be held. No matter how tightly you close your hand, the more fiercely you try to define yourself, the farther you move from the quiet reality that existed before the definition. This is why so much suffering comes from trying to become someone. You compare your life with another and discover that you are behind. You look at your past and wish you were different. You imagine a future version of yourself and become dissatisfied with the person standing here now. Always becoming, always reaching, always saying, "One day I will finally be enough." But the tree does not struggle to become a tree. The river does not hurry toward the ocean because it fears being late. Life moves without asking whether it has earned the right to exist. Perhaps you, too, were never meant to become a perfect self. Perhaps you were meant to participate in the movement of life. To let go of the self does not mean becoming empty or careless. It means becoming less imprisoned by the story you tell about yourself. When you no longer need to prove that you are important, you can listen. When you no longer need to appear strong, you can be gentle. When you no longer need to be right, you can learn. When you no longer need to control every outcome, you can finally notice what is happening. Water does not defeat the stone by force. It simply continues. It yields. And because it yields, it eventually finds its way through places strength cannot enter. So tonight, or whenever you are alone, sit quietly and ask yourself, who am I without my name? Without my achievements, without my memories, without the opinions of others? Do not rush to answer. Watch the question itself. A thought will appear. Let it pass. An old memory will arise. Let it pass. An emotion will come. Let it pass. You may discover something strange. Beneath all the descriptions you have collected, there is a silence that does not need a name. It does not demand to be understood. It simply watches, receives, and allows life to move through it. Perhaps this is the freedom you have been searching for. Not the freedom to become everything you imagined, but the freedom to stop carrying an image of who you must be. The moon does not ask the night to admire it. The flower does not measure its worth against another flower. The sky does not apologize for its clouds. And you do not need to become someone else before you are allowed to live. You are not the story you tell about yourself. You are the living moment beneath the story, changing, breathing, becoming, and disappearing like everything else. When you stop asking, who must I become? A quieter question appears. What is here, now? And perhaps, in that silence, you will finally meet yourself.